I'm actually still.
Today's Douglas.
Douglas, okay, short. 20 minutes, hopefully.
1828, and at the end of the year. So I think you can go fast.
I'm still not in good shape, I think.
Try in the second mile.
Cars.
I can't believe she did that.
Anybody at the signal blocking it?
Oh,
This is the way to make sure we're waiting for her.
yeah, that's right. Make sure to give me enough time. On your mark, go!
Here we go. We have very good turnout today. BQ! As usual, the stronger runners, Gary, Joseph, Drain, Jeff, Rada, Nori are starting relatively fast. This course is called the Douglas course because we're starting right on Douglas after we exit West Valley College. This course is very straightforward. After we exit West Valley College and cross Fruitvale, we'll be on Douglas. We'll get onto the Douglas dirt trail for a little bit, follow Douglas all the way to Saratoga Avenue before we turn right onto Fruitvale and back to West Valley College. At this point, Fatima just passed me and Missy has pulled up right next to me. I haven't been running well at all lately, so my goal for today is relatively easy. I am just hoping for an average sub-7 pace today. Christina, who has been running really well lately, just passed me. We always need to watch out for cars when we cross Fruitvale. Now we are on Douglas. For the next 0.5 mile, we'll be running uphill. In order for me to get to sub-7 pace, I need to run about 7-minute pace on this portion of the uphill course. Looks like I am averaging just right at 7-minute pace right now. My running club, the West Valley Joggers and Striders, hosts Saturday 8 a.m. workout every week. If you happen to be in the Bay Area, please come check us out. If you are interested to share my journey of trying to place top 10 in the PAUSATF road racing long division, please comment, like, subscribe, and share. At this point, I am just following Nori and Christina. We'll soon reach the highest elevation point of this Douglas course. But before that, we have to go through a short dirt trail. After we reach the highest point, we have about 1 mile of downhill, and we'll finish with about 1 mile of uphill. A week ago Saturday, I ran my first official race, the Reading 10 miler. Unfortunately, I ran out of battery for my camera, so I didn't get any race footage. The journey to get there is a little adventurous. It's about 4 or 5 hours one way in the rain and wind to get to Reading. Today is March 1st. I'm driving from the South Bay in the Bay Area to Reading. Tomorrow is going to be my first real race, but technically speaking, race number 2. The 10 miler in Reading, California, about 4 hours away from my home. I've just passed Pleasanton, 680, 580. It looks like my car is going to ask me or take me from Pleasanton all the way to Highway 5 and then go north for a couple of hours to Reading. Christina has been pulling ahead of us. I'm feeling pretty good at this point, so I pull ahead of Nori. This is the dirt trail. It's relatively short, and we'll get to the highest point, and then after that, we have 1 mile of downhill running. Alright, we are now at the peak. For the next 1 mile, we'll be running downhill. And this part, about a quarter mile, maybe less, is the most steep downhill portion of the course. We really can pick up some pace and make up for some lost time on the uphill. At this point, Christina is just about 10 meters ahead of me. And right in front, maybe a little bit ahead of Christina, is Radha. Radha is probably 30-40 meters ahead of Christina. Let's continue to talk about last week's drive. Because GPS took us to the Highway 5, it took a little bit longer. The whole drive, including about 20 minutes of supercharging at a Tesla station, is almost 5 hours. But luckily, I am able to use full self-driving most of the way. Now you can see that full self-driving can actually get off the highway and take me all the way to the charging station. Supercharging is super easy. You just plug it in, it will do the rest for you. While waiting, I am just watching YouTube videos on my Tesla screen. Okay, getting back to this 2.75 mile workout. Christina has pulled away a little bit more from me. Now she is turning right onto Saratoga Avenue. And I am just doing that. I am about 5-6 seconds behind her. I can also see Radha about 5-10 seconds ahead of Christina at this point.
Average 653.
With 6:53 average at this point, which is just over 1 mile, I am pretty much on pace to meet my goal for the day.
Trying to make sure I'm maintaining a good form.
Incidentally, when I look at my previous video, I can see that through my shadow on the road, my forearms are swinging excessively. So today I'm trying to minimize my forearm swing because I think that it might cause my body to be a little bit more tensed up, maybe have a little bit more tension on my shoulders if I do that.
Average 650, 1.3 miles. Almost halfway.
Let's continue to talk about my journey to Reading last week. So on Friday, when I was driving up because of the longer drive and a little bit unsettling weather, I didn't arrive in Reading until 5:30. So when I was going out for dinner, all the restaurants were already full, and I luckily found a restaurant with probably the last remaining seat at the bar. At this point, it looks like Christina has caught up to Radha, and they are pretty much running together.
Average 647. Just over 1.5 miles.
My plan is get to the intersection between Saratoga Avenue and Fruitvale in under 6:50 pace. Then for the last 1 mile uphill, if I can just run slightly slower than 7 minutes, I can still average faster than 7 minutes for the whole 2.75 course. On our right is the Saratoga Library. Both Radha and Christina have turned right back onto Fruitvale. It looks like in the last 30 seconds or so, they have put some distance between me and them.
Okay, heading right onto Fruitvale. Just 1 mile to go. Average 6:47. This is uphill. Good job, Nori.
I have been hearing Nori's footsteps for the last few minutes, and I have been wondering when he is going to make the move to pass me, and he's now doing that on the uphill. For the Reading 10 miler, I stay at the Hampton Inn and Suites. It's a pretty nice small hotel. The breakfast in the morning is pretty nice, and I think if next year I'm running it again, I will probably stay at the same place.
Okay, passing Allendale. This is post office. $6.49, 207 miles. Decent chance I can be sub-7 today.
You can see that it's not that easy to cross Fruitvale at this part of the road.
Sorry.
A little risky. Almost got hit by a car. There are a lot more cars at this hour recent years. Compared to 5-10 years ago, the road was a lot quieter at that time. Good morning, everyone. Today is March 2nd. This is the race day of the Reading 10 miler. I have arrived at the start of the race. This is Lake Reading, in the Reading Park. It is about 8:32 a.m. today. It is a very chilly day, but we lucked out. It's not raining or not super windy. It just has a medium breeze. Much better than yesterday. I think the storm has moved on to Lake Tahoe. Very lucky. So I will, weather-wise, it is about 38 Fahrenheit or 3 Celsius. Definitely chilly. Hopefully in about 1.5 hours, which is about 10 a.m., it's going to be a little bit warmer. I am going to start warming up closer to 9 a.m. Just gonna rest a little, get a little bit more coffee and chocolate, caffeinated, and then we can go from there. It's time to head to the registration area and pick up my bib number. Relatively simple and quick. At this point, Nori is running really strong. He is pulling away a little bit more from me. I'm just trying to stay with him as much as I can and maintain the sub-7 average pace.
Okay. Mostly flat from this point. Just about 0.35 miles to go. Okay, turning left, back into West City College, 0.19 miles to go. Average 6:53. Let's finish strong.
Nori has always have a very good finishing kick. So unfortunately, I'm not getting any closer, and he is pulling away and going to head to the finish, probably around 10-11 seconds ahead of me. Looks like my time is 18:47.
Oh, I'm tired. Average 6:52.
More than a minute slower than my best that I set 4 years ago.
Good run, good run. Good job, Fatima. Good job, Missy. Award ceremony. Fatima, good job, good job. Runners coming, coming. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 Tesla at this lot. On the queue, not a Tesla but also a EV. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Also 6 Tesla here. Unbelievable. Most popular cars in the Bay Area.